Hey, welcome back to another episode of ACT, SAT, and PSAT math question. My name is Romel with the Jax Tutor. So today we're gonna compare numbers. And specifically, we're gonna compare absolute value of numbers. So we're gonna have a set of numbers and see which one of those numbers are always negative. So let me show you exactly what they ask us here. So it says for all non-zero value of a and b, the value of which of the following expression is always negative. So it's basically what they say here is like there's a and b. Oh Lord, my hand is greasy. Here, 1 second. Trying to open this thing up. There you go. All right. So basically, what they say is, we have 4 answer choices: F, A minus B, G minus A minus B, H, absolute value of A plus absolute value of B, J, absolute value of A minus absolute value of B, K, minus absolute value of A minus absolute value of B. So let's solve this. So first of all, we want the expression that is always negative. Not sometimes, but always negative. So first, think about A and B. Let's do process of elimination. Let's think about A and B. A and B. If A is bigger than B, this expression cannot be positive. Remember, the stuff are the numbers are non-zero integers. So that implies, so in this case, if we have, let's say here, if we have A is equal to 5, B is equal to 1, we have A and B. That implies A minus B is equal to 5 minus 1, which is 4. So this one is not always negative. So let me cross this out in another column. It's not always negative. We're looking for something that's always negative. All right, so the second one is A minus B. So again, let's try to find a counter example for this. So it's an example that proves that this is not always possible. That's what you do when you have always in a sentence. So let's find a counter example for this. So let's say we have A is equal to 1, and then we have B is equal to 2. Let's see, minus 1. B is equal to 2. And we have B is equal to -3. So that implies minus A is equal to -1. Minus B is minus 3, which is -1 plus 3. That implies -1 plus 3, which is 2. So this is not always negative. I hope you see what I'm doing here. It's just finding a counter example that proves that this is not always possible. In this case here, this one is easy. If we have A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, A is equal to 1, and B is equal to 2, absolute value of A plus absolute value of B is equal to 3. So this one is not always negative. We're looking for something that's always negative. Like here, for example, here, we're trying to find something that's always negative. So what's going on here? Let's see if we can even pick the same numbers that we pick here. So if we have absolute value of, if A is equal to 5, if we have A is equal to 5 and B is equal to 1, absolute value of A is 5 minus absolute value of B is 1. So we have absolute value of A minus absolute value of B is equal to 5 minus 1, 4. So, which is not always positive. So the answer choice that is left is this one. So let me show you how this one is always positive. This one implies that minus, we got the minus sign, absolute value of A plus absolute value of B. So because we got the negative sign out of the parentheses, and then in order for this to be positive, to always be negative, we have to make sure this is positive. So what I'm saying is, in order for this whole equation to be positive, we need the 1 here to be negative. Let me show you again what I have here. I think I can erase this since it's already done. So again, what we have here is minus absolute value of A, and then I take out a parenthesis, so I take the negative sign out as B. So this one is, if we want this to be always be negative, because we have the negative sign in it, this needs to be always positive. And sure enough, it is. The absolute value of a number is always positive. And then when you add a positive number to another positive number, you always get a positive number. So the absolute value of A is always going to be positive. If A is a negative number, absolute value of a negative number is positive. If B is a negative number, absolute value of a negative number is positive. Absolute value of a number is, this number inside the parentheses here is going to be always positive. So when you have minus a positive number, and this is going to be always negative. And the answer choice that we're looking for is K. And if you enjoyed this video, please share it on your page. Again, this is Romel with the Jax Tutor. Thank you very much. All right, bye-bye.